Alrighty, good morning. It's a Sunday morning workflow. We're in this other vacant unit here. I'm gonna be ripping out this 1980s carpet. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning and my mind's been cranking on the workflow and what I gotta do today. A lot of people tell me all throughout the years is that you work too damn hard, you're a workaholic, doesn't take that much effort, right? You know, you should take a rest day and you should relax and, whatever, right? And I listen to that and I already know that I'm dealing with a person who's given up in life and a person who is just settled. They've settled, they thought they made it, and now they can relax and enjoy the rest of their lives, right? And my answers to everybody is, why don't you have the eye of the tiger? Like, why are you not getting to your 100% every single day, right? What's stopping you? Why are you only giving 50%? Why are you giving a half-baked effort? Why are you watching so much movies? Why do you sit on a couch for freaking 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a day? Why do you barely do enough? Why don't you have ambition? Those are the people that I worry about, because they're 99% of them are out there and they spew out all this crap, and they think that you're gonna get someplace or somebody's gonna hand you something because you put out 50% effort, right? Like, you show up to a job and you give it just enough to not get fired. You give it just enough to get the job done. You don't do above and beyond work. All right. You don't show up earlier. You don't stay later. You don't do what it takes. You don't study. You don't learn the job above you and 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs above you. You don't learn the 4 or 5 jobs below you. You stay in your lane. We see a lot of people do this. All right. Any business owner, anybody who's successful, they work all the time. Okay. Anybody you admire professional athletes, you admire entrepreneurs who own big companies, you admire singers, authors, songwriters, all these people who are very successful. They work all the time because they love it. They love the growth process. They love the process. They love growing. They love moving forward. Okay. The people who try to label you and tell you you're a workaholic and you should take a break and relax, they're not in a growth mindset. They're stagnant. They're stuck, and they want to make sure that you stay stuck with them so that they don't feel so bad about their lack of effort or their lack of ambition. So my question to you is, where's your eye of the tiger? Why are you only giving 50%? Why don't you have the eye of the tiger to show up every day and to do everything that you can do for your family, for your mom, your dad, your kids? Like, what's stopping you? What's holding you back? Okay, you want to sit on the couch, watch a movie, that's great. But if you're doing that all the time and you're not getting to your 50%, or you're not seeing the levels that you want to see for your family, your relationships, your kids, your business, where you're living, your job, your career, whatever, your health, your fitness, you need to change some things, and it's gonna take a lot of freaking hard ass work. That means you're gonna work 7 days a week for years. Okay, you're gonna do that. You're gonna have to put in more work. You're gonna have to show up earlier, work harder, work smarter, learn the skills, get the people you need to help you, and you're gonna have to take that step. Okay, I had a guy that came out here to quote all this work. Okay, first question I asked him: do you work the weekends? He was like, no, I don't work the weekends. I like to just stay around the house and do things around the house. And I already knew, like, boom, red flag, man. You're your own contractor, your own business, and you don't want to work the weekends. So why am I gonna hire you to go do my job when you only want to work 5 days a week? Okay, that tells me something about your work ethic. That tells me about something about how serious you are with your job and earning your income and getting a better life. Okay, that speaks volumes to me. Okay, he came here, quoted the work, $5,000 to rip out the carpet, take all these holes off the wall, reset this kitchen, put a vanity in, lay vinyl flooring down throughout the entire place. About $5,000, and I think it was a little bit overpriced, right? And he said he can only start the job 2 weeks out, 2 weeks from now. Okay, and I said, okay, well, how long is it going to take you? He said it's going to take about 3 weeks to do this whole thing. And I said, okay, well, then that's a month and a half out. So that now we're in the first week of November. We're going to be in the second week of November on Monday, tomorrow. So that means that's just taking me almost up into the holidays to get this unit turned around, right? And to get it back on the market. And in my mind, I'm like, that's way too much fucking time. This unit needs to be back on the market by December 1st. Okay, it needs to be back 99% done by December 1st or the first week in December, not third week in December. And then when the holidays come, you can't get anybody to work because it's the holidays, and now we're pushed out to January. Okay, that's unacceptable. This thing needs to be back on the market, done, and I need to be on to the next project. So show up every day, get the eye of the tiger, figure out what it is that's holding you back. Okay, is it your relationships, is it the people that are in your life? It's, is it lack of losing love? Is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it stress? Is it worry? Is it not believing in yourself? Whatever it is, dig into it, face it, work hard to resolve it, because only you can be the person to get yourself out of that mess. It's not your husband, it's not your wife, it's not your friends. It ain't, your job. It's not your paycheck. It's you. It's always been you, and it will always end with you. I love you guys. Let me get to work. See you on the next video. Happy Sunday.